This video is for my Muslims who are into science and Islam. If that's not something you're into, keep scrolling. My name is Sarah. I have a little bit of ADHD, a little bit of autism. Let's get started. So, Surah Ar-Rahman is one of my favorite surahs in the Quran, and it is the main cause of all of my obsession with quantum physics. And because I question everything, I'm not really big on this hadith said this and that hadith said that. Like, I went straight to the source. I dissected the Quran in a way that I could understand. And when I got to this surah, though, I was stuck. When I got to Surah Ar-Rahman, I was like, no, we're stopping here. I felt like there was a missing piece. Something was not adding up. There was definitely something that I needed to incorporate into understanding that surah. And so the more I learned about quantum physics, the more I realized that this exact surah is literally describing the very fabric of reality. So science tells us that the universe is built on balance, right? Electrons, protons, matter, energy. And Surah Ar-Rahman opens with Ar-Rahman, allama al-Quran, khalaqa al-insan. Meaning that the foundation of creation is mercy, knowledge, and perfect order. Quantum physics says everything vibrates as a frequency. Here's the kicker. And my literal favorite part of this surah. Surah Ar-Rahman repeats one ayah over and over again like a heartbeat. فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ 31 times. Like, that is music to the autistic brain. Every time I hear that surah and it's repeated that many times, repetition is a neurodivergent's favorite thing. So to hear that over and over and over again, it's such a vibe. 31 times Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala repeats فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ, meaning, which of your Lord's favor will you deny? That repetition, it's not an accident. It's not. It's for a reason. It's a vibration, a resonance. It's a frequency, a literal frequency into our soul, if that makes sense. Because you gotta remember, our heart stabilizes around repetition and remembrance. This surah literally tunes your frequency. Like when Allah describes the balance, when He says, وَوَدَّعَ الْمِيزَانِ, if you really think about it, He's describing the literal universal law of symmetry that we see at a quantum level. Like every particle has its pair. It's like boom, 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 and then everything collapses into chaos when it's not balanced. I'll give you an example because I've done this. When you give too much, carry what's not yours, you lose yourself, your inner quantum field literally destabilizes. Surah Ar-Rahman is a reminder that Allah created balance not just in the universe, but in your life. Allah says He released the two seas, meaning side by side, yet between them is a barrier they do not cross. Science then discovered a phenomenon, two bodies of water with different densities meeting but never mixing. And if you think about it, spiritually, that's your life. There's your past and your future, but Allah places that barrier so you don't drown in that place. Anything that happens is meant to happen. Even rejections that ultimately turn out to be protection. In that example, Allah places that barrier so you don't dwell in what you were saved from. The version of you that could have existed, like the pain, the heartbreak, the timelines you wished happened, Allah keeps you from crossing them so you can walk the path that is destined for you. Quantum physics says that reality is made from invisible forces. Surah Ar-Rahman says that Allah is the one who holds the heavens up without pillars that you can see. This surah will remind you that everything in your life, especially the delays, the heartbreak, the blessing, the protection, it's all held up by an unseen force. Ar-Rahman! Sorry, I really do get really excited about these videos. And I'm honestly shocked by the amount of people that do too. Because I knew when I started doing this, there's a lot of people that are not gonna like me, that are not gonna want to watch me, that are gonna be like, oh, not her again. But then I know that there are some of you that are gonna walk in, that you're gonna feel me and you're gonna want to, you're gonna understand me. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. And for you guys, like, thank you. So the last ayah of Surah Ar-Rahman ends with, blessed is the name of your Lord, owner of majesty and honor. Quantum physics says everything is energy. Islam says everything begins with a name. Say Bismillah and you invoke the source behind every vibration in the universe. But when you say Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahman, You are literally aligning your heart with the most healing frequency that exists. Like, that exists. It's not just a surah. It's a literal frequency. It can literally heal you. That surah can literally heal you. It's truly a reminder of just how merciful Allah is. Like, it's unreal. His mercy, His balance, everything goes back to balance. But like His mercy, His balance, His order, everything. It's quite amazing. Which is why this is my favorite surah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This one took a while. But that's alright. It's alright. If you guys like, comment, share this with our ummah, and come back for more.